It's been a while since I've done a video. A long time, actually. So much has actually changed that make sure you pay attention to the end of the video. Have a little bit of news about what's going to happen to the channel, a little bit the comic industry and the world at large, you know. So, anyways, cue that intro, you know. That really loud one I always have pop up to go. Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hello! It's that time of the month again for another TFAW unboxing. Well, hold up there. Double unboxing. Remember how I was saying that a lot of my shipments were getting smaller and smaller? Yeah, this one was only 2 comics. So, because I didn't want my video to be short, I ordered some more stuff. This is actually just 1 comic, but it's big. So, let's get to it in a little bit. One of the reasons it was late is, well, you know, everything with COVID-19 going on, that's affecting the postal service. So this is the global pandemic that's going on right now. A lot of mail is coming in late, and this took forever to get to me. Not only that, but there was an issue with my credit card. Apparently, someone had hacked into my Little Caesars app in another country, and they bought pizza for some reason. So $150 was spent on pizza. 3 orders in New York, 1 in Jamaica. But, you know, got them caught. Got my money reimbursed. It just took forever to get my card. It was a pain. And because of that, it took a while to pay for my comics. But it's frustrating to have the money, but not be able to actually get things. All right, so let's get started. Just going to skip ahead, cut this open. Probably noticed the background's a little different. I'll get into that before I get to the comics. Since everything that's been going on, I've been working from home. So I've been rearranging my place lately. I'm not going to use the same background I normally use, and I have another background I'm going to use, but I need to clean it. I've been putting it off a lot lately. Being at home working, you have no motivation to clean. Alright, so I know all my items are here because it's 2 things. Don't need that packing slip or the other slip. Alright, this is going to be short, and the rest of this video is just going to be updating on stuff. Alright. Ghosted in LA, number 10, of course, by Cena Grace, and artists are Kathy Lee and Sivan Keenan. I hope I said that name right. Sorry if I didn't. Covers by Cena Grace, so you know I have a lot of artwork by him. And here's another cover, and this one is also by probably the original artist, Keenan. Usually, you know. Yeah. So that's it for my pre-order list. Though next month it will be much bigger because I've been going through my list on TFAW and adding tons and tons of things left and right. But remember, as I mentioned in my previous unboxing, there were some issues with Diamond Publishing, which I'll get to in a little bit. Alright, and another thing I got was Mr. Miracle, the trade paperback, the entire series. Remember, look at my terminology. This is what's called a trade or trade paperback, where it usually encapsulates a whole story arc or a whole series. And this is 12 issues all into one. I got this in the Nick and Dent section on TFAW, which means there might be a defect somewhere, like a bent corner or a scratch. I don't know. I can't find it. I've bought other comics like that where it was like 10 bucks off and I can't find anything wrong with it. So, save me a lot of money. I get to read this, and I've met the guy who wrote this series, and he's incredibly nice and great series. Alright, first let's cover some of the news about the comic industry. So if you remember from my last video, I had mentioned that Diamond Distribution, the ones who is responsible for about almost all the comics that are anywhere, getting to local shops, to conventions, anywhere you buy them, that they were on hold because of COVID-19. Now, because of the pandemic, you know, nothing was going out, no new comics. That's why I had no content for a while, and that's why that came late. However, since then they have changed their mind and things have started to ease up a little bit, so they're gonna resume, you know, shipping. However, now this is the kicker. DC Comics has decided to end their partnership with Diamond Distribution. Now, why you should care? Well, when I was young, I could go into gas stations, into convenience stores, Walmart, you know, Kmart, which wherever you can find them now, grocery stores, and there would be comics along with the magazines, and you could go, you could buy them. You know, comics were easy to find. Now, if you want to buy comics, they're very hard to find. You'd have to go to a local comic shop, and my nearest one is 40 minutes away, with the exception of a very small one that opened up just prior to the pandemic and, well, has been closed since then. So because of this, and DC separating from Diamond, they're probably going to provide comics in more places. So you go grocery shopping, you might be able to see some People magazine, Us Weekly, in comics now, just like before, because it had been common, like in the book section, you'd find comics and you could just go peruse and read, and that's how a lot of people got into comics. As a kid, that's how I got into comics. My mom would be shopping, she'd be looking for groceries, and you know, of course, I'm looking through magazines and video game tips, and I'd see all the comics, and I'd usually be able to get 1 or 2 comics, read them, and I'd be happy. However, now, if you want something, you usually have to go to the comic shop, or, like I do, order it through the mail. So we might see a shift in different things in the availability of comics. Who knows, maybe I might do videos of me just scrounging around at different places, seeing what I can find, or if any of you decide to get into comics, it might be easier now. So that is some of the news. Alright, now some more news. I had mentioned how a lot of the conventions I was going to go to were canceled or pushed away. WonderCon I was supposed to go to back in April, and San Diego Comic-Con I'm supposed to go to in July, but that was canceled. Now, thankfully, San Diego Comic-Con, in their infinite wisdom, they had decided that if you had purchased a ticket for San Diego Comic-Con, it's coming in July, and since it was canceled, you can either ask for a refund or have your badge carry over to the next year. So when they do have it in 2021, you're all set. You would just have to get a hotel, transportation there, all that other stuff. So pretty much 99.999% of people, they chose to keep their badge because it is incredibly hard to get a badge. And of course, that means in 2021, next summer, not this summer, I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con, so you have to wait a year for that. The good news is that gives me well over a year to save up money, and that gives everyone else much more time to plan. So who knows, maybe this will be the one I get a chance to go big. Here's hoping, you know. Last time I went, I got to do so many things, and this time I'd like to do it now that I actually have a channel, and who knows, maybe there'll be something good. So that's my unboxing of just 3 comics and a whole lot of news and everything. As I said, you know, a lot of things are going on with the channel. I'm going to try to do some Let's Plays. It's summer, it gets hot. Unfortunately, as you see, my TV's right there and my cooler's right here, and this is about the position I play, but you know, facing the other way. And if I have a mic, you're not going to hear me as well. That's why if I do some Let's Plays, like live streaming, it's probably going to be in the middle of the night when I can't sleep, and there's not going to be many people. But last time I live streamed Fallout 4, someone was watching at 3 in the morning, and it's kind of weird. But anyways, if you like this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you liked, what you don't like. But try to be respectful to other people. And, you know, tune in. And hopefully I'll have some more content, you know. Maybe I'll go over some of the other stuff there. Explore comics. Who knows? You know. Just let me know what you want. I might do some more things. Experiment with the channel. Alright? Thank you. I appreciate you following me. Stay safe. Alright. Bye. Watch out for murder hornets.